Okay, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. If 50 Cent didn't destroy PaPoose, I don't know what to tell y'all. And this is crazy because this little beef or whatever it was between him and Pap, and now 50 just sitting back watching, the seed that he planted grow. And now, people are doing more digging. Maserati is putting up more receipts about him and Claressa's relationship. He's putting up a ton of receipts, y'all. And there's no denying that there is a relationship between them. And the ball is in PaPoose's court right now, and everybody already thinking he using, Claressa anyway. So now everybody looking like, what you finna do now? What you finna do now that the truth is coming out? She lied. Boy, oh boy. I don't even know where to start, y'all. It's so much stuff. I don't know where to start. But let me go on and do this introduction, y'all. Remy, some information came out on Remy as well. That she her and Easy to Block was about to take out. Oh my goodness, Pap. Lord have mercy. It's so much stuff came out last night. And shout out to Battle Truth. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let's get to it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. First, I want to say happy Monday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Boy. Y'all, if y'all did not see the live last night on Battle Truth, go over there and check out that live. It's long or whatever, but it's worth every minute, y'all. I mean, I learned so much stuff that I did not know, and he came with receipts for everything that he was talking about. He played the videos, the audios, the everything. He came with receipts after receipts after receipts, y'all. And they were explosive, y'all. This was the last thing on earth that PaPoose should have did, was release song after song after song on 50. Especially with having this much dirt. And he didn't know 50 had this dirt when he came at him. But do you see how coming at somebody that ain't done nothing to you, ain't done anything to you, you see how it pulls you into a whole heap of mess? Now, not only is it pulling, PaPoose and stuff, but it's pulling in his whole inner circle and everything that they have been, up to for the past couple years. People are digging, and they are digging to the point where they're not just digging up on PaPoose and Claressa. They are digging up Remy stuff. And Easy to Block, the whole situation when he had the little pause session with Easy to Block, and how after that Easy to Block and his goons wanted to take him out. PaPoose almost lost his life that night, y'all. He almost lost his life that night that he had that pause session with Easy to Block. And I still don't think it's over. They just haven't caught him yet, y'all. I still don't think it's over with. Boy, oh boy. One thing has led to another. They literally wanted to take PaPoose out, y'all. They had weapons in the car. Get the car. The weapons in the car. And Remy was out there staying where the car at, so they can get to the weapons. You mean to tell me that Remy was willing to take her baby daddy out, let these ninjas take her baby daddy out? Because she was cheating? She was cheating. And word on the street is the only reason that she was cheating is because he had a baby by some woman while she was locked up. Y'all, this is why two wrongs don't make a right. It don't. But it's showing you that Remy is dirty, y'all. Remy is dirty. boy, oh boy, it's so much stuff came out. I don't even know where to start, y'all. But all I can say is 50 is a mad genius, y'all. The way this stuff is playing out right now is ridiculous. And PaPoose looks horrific in this situation. He looks bad. He looks like, he got played. He thought he was playing Claressa, and he's the one that was getting played. And no matter how much she's lied to him and he's believing it, or he probably don't care if she did it or not. He just want to stick around with that money right now because he's attached to her money, and she knows this too. This was like the perfect storm. Okay, he needs a sugar mama, and she's the best sugar mama there is because she takes care of her men. And he ain't trying to go nowhere, y'all. I don't think he's going anywhere. Even though she's got caught in this lie, I don't think he is going anywhere, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is insane, y'all. They used to be the poster couple, the poster child of black love. And now we are hearing that the woman and the man that was supposed to be the poster child of black love. 1 second, y'all. Let me turn my phone off. That's supposed to be the poster child of black love. She was willing to let somebody take him out. Take him out. And I'm going to just say this, y'all. They was together a long time. They have a child together. They got history together. And she was ready to let them PaPoose. Okay, y'all? Over that pause session. Lord have mercy. I don't know where to start, y'all. It was so explosive. If y'all didn't see it, go over there and check it out on Battle Truth channel. I forgot the name of the video, but y'all, it's a long one. It's a long one. It was last night. Y'all, Lord have mercy. Have mercy, mercy. This whole circle of people, they not together by accident. They're not. He talked about how Remy backdoored, y'all. Backdoored her business partner and people that helped her get her foot in the door for to do the battle, rap stuff and all of that stuff. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. Remy, she like backdooring people. She likes backdooring people. She's the type of person that, there's a saying, don't teach somebody, if you are training some person, do not train somebody, better than you, just like you doing, because they will take your place. And she did that. She did that. She got out of jail, and she went to a old friend of hers, and she got them to teach her the ropes for the battle rap stuff. Instead of she was just going to do the female version. She wasn't going to step on their toes, getting guys and all that stuff. He taught her the ropes, and she played him, y'all. She took over, y'all. Not only did she take over, she took some of his rappers from him as well. The person that showed her the ropes. So Remy like backdooring people, y'all. Lord have mercy, y'all. So much stuff came out. This battle rap. Then, and to be honest with y'all, Remy and Claressa got some stuff in common. Because word on the street is Claressa like taking people men. Her family members. And I can't stand family members like that, y'all. I cannot stand it. The last thing I would ever want to do is talk to somebody that talked to my cousin or my sister or my auntie and all that. That's the last thing in the world that I would want to do is go behind somebody. But there are so many out here that does this. And Claressa does it. I wouldn't even, my friend. I wouldn't even want to go behind my friend. You supposed to be my friend? My real friend? I'm not trying to mess with your guy. Even if we ain't even friends no more, I'm not trying to mess with your guy. Like, this is crazy on so many levels. But Claressa and Remy does this, y'all. It's not a coincidence that these people are in the same inner circle. It's not a coincidence. Birds of a feather flocks together. And this is why this is just, it's crazy. It's like a reality show we're sitting back watching right now. So much stuff came out in that live last night. It was ridiculous. Remy is out here taking off a best friend man. Because word on the street is Easy to Block was talking to one of her friends. She took him. And her friend was a part of the battle rap stuff. She fired her after she took her man. This is why ain't nothing good coming out this whole situation, y'all. And Remy is still losing money. Word on the street. She's losing money in her business ventures. She's not coming out on top. She's still losing money. She's making bad decisions when it comes to business right now. Word on the street. And according to her own words, this battle rap stuff and all of that, she's not making anything off of it. She's not. And it's the whole battle rap. She became the topic of discussion with the battle raps. Y'all remember back here when everybody that was battling with Easy to Block was talking about Remy and all of this stuff in her face and this and that. How do you start a league and you end up being a topic of their roast? Everybody knew everything that was going on, y'all. Everybody knew all the backdooring that was going on, how she hired somebody and then took their man and then fired them. Y'all, this is some crazy stuff that we heard last night. Y'all go check that live out. Oh my goodness. And every receipt was up there. I mean, everything. Remy dirty, y'all. You have to just, she's dirty. She is dirty. If you're willing to let your man come up there and put paws on somebody because you cheating on him, and you willing to let him and his crew take this man out. And y'all remember the next battle rap was supposed to be somewhere and they moved the venue. And I remember back here when they moved the venue. But word on the street is they moved the venue because they wanted Pap to come in Easy to Block's territory so that they could take him out. And Remy was a part of the play, y'all, of helping line up her own man, y'all. Line up her own husband. This is some crazy stuff. And yeah, y'all, insurance policy stuff came up. That Remy has an insurance policy not only on, PaPoose, but she has an insurance policy on Easy to Block too, y'all. Because that's, he's part of her business. She can have insurance policies on there. So when they were beefing, Remy could care less about who was going to come out on top because she was going to get paid regardless. Y'all, if somebody would have took out the other. But she was more so on Easy to Block side from this whole situation. Y'all, Lord have mercy. The poster child. And they had everybody out here fooled thinking that they were the poster child of black love. Everybody. I bet they was laughing so hard behind closed doors like people really think we the poster child of black love. All the shitica we got going on. He had a baby on Remy. And the thing of it is, if Remy knew about the baby, and if you didn't want to be with him, why not just walk away from PaPoose? But why y'all still in the same house, driving him crazy, sneaking around with Easy, when she had every right to do, well, she didn't for taking it from her friend. But if she wanted to date Easy to Block and he wanted to date her and let go of her friend or whatever, the most responsible thing to do would have been to just break up with this one, with PaPoose. But she wanted to drive him crazy in the process, y'all. She wanted to drive him crazy. She knew she didn't want Pap anymore. She knew she didn't want him. And she was highly peed off about this baby, y'all. So was this her get back? That just doing all. Now it makes sense to why she was dressing the way she was dressing. And everybody was like, "Why a married woman shouldn't even be dressing like that?" But she wasn't showing him no respect at all. She was showing all of his good goods because he gave away her good goods when she was locked up. Lord have mercy, y'all. When I tell y'all the shitica didn't hit the fan, it didn't hit the fan. And Pap messed with the wrong person. For real, for real. There is so much digging coming up now. And now it's showing that Pap is not only, everybody is getting used in this whole situation. Pap is using, Claressa. Easy to Block was being used as well, too, as a pawn for Remy. They gotta have some good stuff, y'all, for these women to be going the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over these guys. But I don't get it. I don't get it. And, even PaPoose just came out and he tried to defend Claressa, saying that he believed Claressa didn't do this and didn't do that. But Maserati is still dropping receipts, y'all. Still dropping them right now. He's still dropping them. Still dropping videos and audios. events that they didn't went together, situations that they didn't been in, went to the adult entertainment club together. Y'all throwing money and all kind of stuff and recording themselves having a good time. Then he shows himself in a car driving and Claressa in the passenger side, and she having the time of her life and they kicking it. He's not a stalker, y'all. And I told y'all this when there's a pattern. This is something that Claressa likes her man to do, or whoever she's dealing with, to make her very important in their life as far as everything. Take over their pages, or she want nothing but herself all over their page. It's the same thing with Pap. She wanted to be all over his page as well. Y'all, I ain't no telling how this ain't gonna turn out. And I wonder how Pap's family feel now that this stuff is coming out. She just came and spent, his birthday with his family and all of that stuff. And now it's coming out that she had more than one man at the time that she was talking to PaPoose. She still hadn't completely let go of Tony, word on the street. And she hadn't let go of, Maserati at the same time that she was, into some new stuff going on with him. Y'all, this is crazy. This crazy. And they're saying that she had started talking to Pap months before. She still was, she had celebrated that Christmas with Maserati. Y'all, this is some crazy stuff. For real, for real. This should be the reality show right here. This should be the next documentary right here, because you know what? This documentary will bring out so much stuff, and it'll be all in your face. And if he put in all the little extra stuff about Remy too, oh my God, it would be explosive, to be honest with y'all. This would be explosive, y'all. This guy right here, easy to block, and his goon, and this is crazy, y'all. His hitter, yeah, you know how when you go places, you got your little right hand man that's not gonna have your back or this and that and this. Yeah, like Rondo, them situations. His friend had his back in case somebody tried to jump him or this and that. This guy had his little goon that carries the weapon. And when y'all, and this is another thing, y'all, we found out something too to why that he got jumped. And when he got jumped and who told. The female, y'all, Lord have mercy. I can't get it out, can I, y'all? The female that Remy was friends with, that she took Easy to Block from, she is the one that gave the drop on Easy to Block. Word on the street, y'all. She is the reason that PaPoose showed up and put pause on this man right here. The friend that got her man taken. Lord have mercy. And got her job taken. She is the one that gave the drop. And PaPoose came there and broke this ninja off. And get this, y'all. This is the funny part right here. His goon had just walked away. Had just left out. And then PaPoose just miraculously, just coincidentally showed up right when his friend left out, the one with the heat. And I was like, how did he know? And then, Battle Troop brought that up too. The friend gave the drop. PaPoose comes in there, beat the brakes off this guy. And this is how this karma stuff is just rotating. This guy's supposed to have been Remy's best battle rapper out of the guys. Word on the street. Easy to Block. I guess he that good. I don't know. I never watched her battle rap stuff like that. But they're saying that he was the best. And this is why Remy wanted him so bad. Because he's really good at battle rapping. So, he lost his reputation when Pap came up there and put them dots upside his head. He lost that. Nobody took him serious with the battle rap anymore. Because they just felt like you just talking stuff. You ain't really living that lifestyle. So, y'all, when I tell y'all, shit could hit the fan last night. And there's more and more and more and more digging taking place right now as we speak. Y'all, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. And get this. His goon, the one that had the weapon, that was finna put pap, they not talking anymore. They're not friends anymore. So now the friend is telling everything. It's on a recording, y'all. He telling the whole thing that he was finna do something to, Pap and this and that and that and this. He was trying to get his weapon out the car, and the valet was taking too long to bring the car to him, and this and that and that and that. And Remy was anxious, saying, "Where's the car? Where's the car?" Because she wanted him to get to the weapon so that he could pap, 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 pap. Y'all, Lord have mercy. When I tell you this some dirty stuff, now you understand Remy's whole little situation, her lifestyle, all of that stuff. You can understand it now. You can understand why she did 6 years, then she get out of jail, and then her son go in there. Y'all, you can understand their lifestyle now. She is trying to be this little mob, princess, queen, whatever. And shit is getting real, y'all. It's getting real. And I just don't think it's going to end well. For something bad is going to happen to somebody in this little foursome thing that's going on right now. Something bad is going to come up out of this. It really is. And I think that once Claressa money is gone, I think PaPoose is gone too. And he just might give her that baby now so he could be attached to her. He might just go and give her that baby. Because he don't mind giving out babies. We see he made a baby while Remy was locked up. Then Remy get out and he begged her for a baby. He already had one. Y'all, this is crazy. But anyway, Maserati is still dropping receipts of her saying, "You coming over? What time you coming? What time is the food gonna be done?" And all of this stuff. 50 is still, him and Maserati still putting up receipts. Back to back to back. "You still want me to come? You not?" Y'all, this is her and Maserati. This is the guy that she said was stalking her. They putting up all the receipts. Around 4:30. Hey, food almost done. Laugh out loud. She was cooking for him and everything. Y'all, Lord have mercy. This is Claressa, and here's her location. She gave the address and everything. And it was, deleted or whatever out of there. Y'all, Lord have mercy. He is dropping so many receipts. And this the part too. This the kicker. After he spent the holidays a little bit with her, he turned around and went and spent the holidays with somebody else. She started getting her feelings about it. So she was catching feelings with Maserati, but she wasn't really just trying to boo him up. But she was still trying to act like she was catching feelings with him. He put up more receipts right here. He said, "But I'm a stalker. I wasn't a stalker this night. We had a ball. Mr. Get Up in There," dropping. And he got some music coming out, and I guess he's gonna be dissing Claressa in the music. But he's supposed to be dropping some music, y'all. This is them going to the little adult entertainment club, y'all. They was in there throwing money, having a ball, y'all. Look at her face. Her and him is kicking it hard. And she jumped on social media and act like she didn't know this man. So you see, she's a chronic liar. A chronic liar, y'all. Boy, I wonder how it is in that household right now. Because I know she got, and I bet you any money that PaPoose is going to run this into the ground, to be honest with y'all. PaPoose is going to run this in the ground. He going to act like he mad. She going to try to buy him goodies so he won't be mad at her. Watch and see. He is going to get some goodies out of this. He is going to get some gifts. He probably get him a new mink coat out of this, y'all. Just for him to not be mad at her with this situation. Y'all, Lord have mercy. This is bad, y'all. This is bad. And I don't care what rap lyric that he put out there. None of that stands up to what's taking place right now. Not only is he looking like Claressa lied to him and he thought that it was one way when it was another, that she was cheating on him too. Not only does that look bad for PaPoose, y'all, but it also is showing that his baby mama, Remy Ma, don't give a F about him either. And she didn't mind him taking a slug, y'all. She didn't mind. She hate him that much. If you're in a relationship with somebody and they done messed up to that point, walk away. Walk away. All of this going back and forth only lead to somebody getting hurt. And I don't understand how Remy could want her baby daddy to get taken out over this situation, and she could have just said, "I want to be with somebody else. I'm done with you, blah, blah, blah." And he didn't have no reason to go trying to put pause on this man. So apparently he thought that him and Remy was still good. He thought that they were good. And little did he know, he almost lost his life that night. The only thing that saved him, to me, was him putting a mask on and leaving out. And walking right past the person that put the paws, that had the weapon. He walked right past that person because he had a mask on when he left up out of there. So they didn't see him. Y'all, Lord have mercy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why did he mess with 50 Cent? That's the whole thing right there. Why did he do it? Why? Over P. Diddy? So P. Diddy look bad. Now you looking bad with him. I keep telling y'all, this documentary is bringing out people's feelings on how they really feel about situations. Everybody just look over what P. Diddy did. They looked over that. And the one person that was, a couple people like Jag and other people. But the one person in the industry that could, put this out for the world to see what big a monster that P. Diddy is. Everybody, a lot of people got offended by it. They got offended by it. And now they're being brought into some mess. Because they want to come out and say something toward 50. For nothing. For nothing. All of this stuff could have just been swept under the rug. And you mean to tell me 50 been sitting on this for the longest and he just got fed up and got tired of PaPoose and said, forget this. I'm just gonna, embarrass you. Destroy you. Not only do you have nothing. Nothing. How you gonna go how a broke ninja gonna go up against somebody that's rich, y'all? How? You're living off of women. Your whole life was fake. You run around here making everybody think that you're the man of the decade, cheating on your woman while she in jail, and then had a baby. Yeah, it's one thing to cheat, but then you went and had a baby on her, allegedly. You had a baby on her while she was locked up. And at the same time, you running up there back every day, running up there, acting as if you just so sweet. And leaving there going laying up with somebody. Looking like she old enough to be his mama. Y'all, I don't get it. Lord have mercy. I do not get it. And Remy come out on some revenge type stuff. She wanted to just embarrass him and just do him dirty instead of just break up with him. Break up with him. And ladies, if you got somebody that done dogged you or did you wrong, I understand you be in your feelings about it. But walk away from the situation so it don't escalate. He gonna be with who he gonna be with. You gonna be with somebody that you want to be with, and just leave it alone. Because Remy and Easy to Block and his lagoon could be in prison right now. They could be in prison. And how do Remy think that her daughter is gonna take this when she gets older? You were about to take my dad out. You were about to take him out. You and your new boyfriend and his hitter. This is crazy. They don't have no shame. No shame. And this is crazy. If somebody messing with you in self-defense, then you have every right to protect yourself. But to go and get weapons and all of this stuff because it was a one-on-one pause session. And you are boosting it up. Where's the car? Where's the car? This is Remy. You got a whole place full of people in there rapping. You got so many people out there that could have got hit. This goes to show you that Remy she got some screws missing, y'all. You just got out of prison. You ready to go back to prison. Over some pack-a-whacker? You ready to go back to prison. Be away from your kids, everything. You ready to go back. This is crazy, y'all. I didn't get it whatsoever, but now all the blanks that we had is getting filled in now. Everything is getting filled in about the situation, the possession, the this and that. And you know who looks bad? This guy right here. You look real bad. All of those years they were together. How many years were him and Remy together? It was a lot. They've been together for a long time, yo. And they got a baby girl that's going to grow up, and she's going to have social media, and she's going to run across this, or somebody going to tell her, your mama trying to take your daddy out. You're this, you're that. This is why I say that the stuff dwindles down to the kids. And it's sad. It's sad, y'all. This is crazy. How do he think his baby girl is going to feel about this situation? This crazy. And I'm going to say this too. I think that him and Remy had a plan. But I do believe that that plan went out the door. The more that Claressa spoils him, the more that Remy's plan went out the door. And he stopped listening to her like that. He still listened to a certain extent, but he's doing things his own way now. His own way. And I think that this is not going to end well, y'all. Not at all. I don't think this is going to end at all. And I remember when Pap and Claressa was on the Sherry Shepherd show. Y'all remember when they were on the show and Sherry Shepherd was asking him, asking Claressa when y'all gonna get married, and she was like, I can't ask myself. He got to do it big. See, this is why I don't like Sherry Shepherd, because if it had been Wendy Williams sitting in that seat, Wendy Williams would have asked, how you gonna get married and you ain't divorced yet? When is divorce first? When y'all getting a divorce? She didn't bring that up. She didn't bring that up whatsoever. How you gonna marry somebody that's already married? This is why these shows be so phony, y'all. Some of these shows, this is why people is yearning for Wendy Williams to come back. Because it ain't no fake and phoniness about that. She gonna ask you the questions that the people want to know. Not gonna sugarcoat it and ignore it and all that stuff. But that's what Sherry Shepherd did. And I see why she lost the job, y'all. I see why. She got this woman and PaPoose on there and talking about mingle tingle sessions and that he can't get it while she's in training and all of this stuff. She talked about them getting married, but never mentioned this man is already married. She never brought none of that up, y'all. What people wanted to know. But, some of these people, this is what they do. They cover up stuff. Oprah do the same thing. Oprah do it too. Y'all, Lord have mercy. Remy looking bad in this situation too now. For real. Now, like I said, this has dwindled down to other people as well. And to be honest with you, you feel sorry for the kids when it comes to situations like this. Because that daughter of theirs is going to grow up knowing all of this stuff. She's going to be filled in with all of these little juicy details. And it's going to be interesting to see, you know what I'm saying, how she's going to feel about it when she get older. Because this is a sad situation. It really is. And it went from something, I can't say it's small because having a baby on somebody is a big thing. He's going to be attached to that woman the rest of that child's life. That's a big thing. So what Remy should have done was walk away. If she couldn't forgive him, just walk away from him. You almost just went to prison. Because Remy was going to be charged too, y'all. That was her little entourage she was there with. She was with this guy when he was going to get the car. She knew what was in the car. And the hitter just told everything. He just told everything, y'all. And that was a dumb thing in itself. That was stupid. She just got out of jail. And she ready to go back over Easy to Block and PaPoose. For what? She running around here trying to act like she's some boss lady because she got the network and this and that and that and this. But what good is the network if you're losing money? She's losing money, y'all. Word on the street. She is losing money. But it's the image that they want to make it look like that they're upholding. Like she's the boss chick. Lord have mercy, y'all. This is crazy. 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 Now you see why her son is in prison right now. And they're saying that he took out him and his friend. Somebody connected to Nicki Minaj and her husband. A family member of theirs. Y'all, Lord have mercy. That's going to come back and nip Remy too. Because the only people that was beefing with Nicki Minaj was his mama. Him and his friend wasn't beefing with Nicki Minaj and they people. Remy was. That's public. Y'all, all of this stuff is coming back up now. When I tell you all the dirt is coming up, all the dirt is coming up. Remy Ma's son arrested for allegedly taking out New York City kingpin. This kingpin is a family member to, Nicki Minaj's little crew over there. This guy right here was taken out. So Remy out here wilding. She don't care about going to jail over no ninja. Which ain't nobody worth going to jail over. If it ain't your child, you ain't going to jail over somebody doing something to your child. Ain't nobody else out here worth for, or your parents. Ain't nobody else out here worth you going to jail for. This is, y'all, Lord have mercy. When I tell y'all, all they dirt is being aired out on social media right now. It's being aired out. And the reason being is because Pap went after 50. Now Remy, all they stuff popping up. This is crazy. And then it came out that Remy changed the venue so that Easy to Block could have the next battle rap little situation in his own hometown, so that just in case Pap came, he wouldn't leave. He wasn't going to leave. They were going to take his life. And it just so happened that Pap didn't show up. Y'all. And it's probably a reason why Pap didn't show up. That friend that she took a man, that she took Easy to Block from, probably told Pap that they going to do something to you if you show up. And that's probably why he didn't show up. Because he got an inside person too that's keeping him informed on certain things that was going on during that time. Lord have mercy, y'all. This is a hot mess right here. This is a hot mess. Now you see where her son get it from. He get it from his mama. He get it from his mama. And people think that this is going to go away too. And that the son going to just, get in trouble for this. But there was no motive for him to do nothing to that man. The only motive it was the beef his mother had with Nicki Minaj and them crew. So, y'all, it's a lot of digging going on now. A lot of digging going on right now. And it is not over. It is not over, y'all. It's not. And something big is going to happen. Something really, really bad is going to happen. If they don't get it together. If they didn't got tied up with some nutcases. Remy then got hooked up with this Easy to Block, and he got little goons. They running around, with their little weapons and stuff, ready to get down for some stuff. Okay, y'all? And this what seems that Remy like to surround herself with. And then PaPoose got her, and she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She is going to be a crash dummy too. Let PaPoose break up with her. She gonna be a crash dummy too. Because she done pumped him up so much in the media that this was something that it wasn't. How you gonna act like you so head over heels over this man and you was with two other men? And the thing that's really crazy about the situation, and I said this a long time ago, I said, how's she gonna act like she was so in love, and I went and I looked back at that video of Tony proposing to her. She acted like she was head over heels in love with Tony, posting everything, the proposal, all of that stuff. And she said yes, that she was going to marry him and all of that stuff. And she got in the midst of this mess with Remy Ma, and she's friends with the girl now too. The female that Remy took her man easy to block. She's now friends with Claressa. Y'all, you can't make this up. They're now friends. So they done teamed up against, Remy as well. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Somebody sent me this picture and I said, Lord have mercy. Now I see why she's trying to steal Remy's style. Because if this was her style before, she started stealing Remy's, I don't blame her. Thank God she started stealing Remy's style. Because look at this hot mess of clothes that she has on right here, y'all. She looked like the Wicked Witch of the East right here, okay? And Lord have mercy. They dragging the crap out of it, and you wonder why she's stealing Remy's style now? Thank God for Remy's style. Or we'll be looking at this. This is what we'll be looking at, y'all. Thank God she's stealing her style. For real, for real. Thank God she just switched it up. She looked cute on this. This is when she came on the Sherry Shepherd show. She looked cute on here. And I like her hair like this. It looks natural. It looks, it looks like it's hers. It's not too much. And it's not, because half the time it's just too much. Too much. But this was really pretty on her right here. Y'all, Lord have mercy. 50 Cent is a beast in these streets. And y'all let me know in the comment section, did y'all see the live? If y'all didn't see it, go over there and check it out and come back to this comment section and light it up, because I'm telling you, they let some serious stuff out the bag last night. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hits and everything. Not only did he almost lose his life that night he had that pause session with Easy to Block, but he almost lost his life if he would have showed up to that next rap battle that was on Easy to Block's turf. They were ready and waiting for him, y'all. They were about to take him out. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: if Remy that dirty, I don't care if he banned her for a coat or none of that stuff. If she's still having any dealings with Easy to Block right now, because we don't know. I don't know if she's still with him or whatever that situation is right now. But if she is, I wouldn't trust Remy if I was PaPoose. I wouldn't trust her. And now you see her posting up stuff talking about, everything is working out good between her and PaPoose, and that whenever she called him, he come a running. That's not good. That's not good at all, because what if one of those times she called you and you come a running and Easy to Block got somebody waiting on you? And we seeing now that that's not far-fetched. It's not. They are playing Russian to the roulette right now, y'all. This is what PaPoose is doing with his life. The games that's being played, he is playing Russian to the roulette, y'all. I know he ain't coming over running every time no Remy is calling him. Not after hearing this. Because I don't think he knew this. He probably knew his goons was there at that, that little battle rap when he put pause on Easy to Block. He probably knew that. He probably figured they wanted some get back. But I don't think he knew that Remy was saying, where the car at so you can get your weapon out. I don't think PaPoose knew that. And I think that this is a reality check for him right now. That your baby mama didn't mind you losing your life. And get this, after that pause session, Remy was peed off at Pap about that. She left that pause session, that battle rap, and she went home with Easy to Block for days. For days. PaPoose was sending out SOSs, talking about your baby want to know where her mama at. Y'all, this was a hot, stinking mess, okay? He come up there to put pause on a man that's messing around with his woman, and she go home with the man that he beat up. And she didn't care about the baby. This is why I say that baby gonna have some type of feelings about this when she get older. This could have scared that baby. That baby could have been thinking something happened to her mama. You don't know what that baby was thinking, especially when you come home every day to your child. And then all of a sudden you gone for days. I don't know how many days she was gone, but she was gone for a long time. Not checking in on a baby to see what was going on with her or none of that. Just bounced with Easy to Block. Bounced. And while they were together, they were changing venues so that if he come to the next one, they was going to line him up. 50, this stuff wouldn't be coming out right now if it wasn't for 50. There's a lot of stuff people knew about. Some people knew, some people didn't. But look, now everybody is learning about this whole situation. The whole situation. And I don't feel bad for Pap, because Pap, if he was going to cheat on Remy while she was locked up, did you have to have a baby on her? Did you? That's crazy. And they said that he was begging Remy to get him a baby. She gave him one. And look what he did. Start creeping around with Claressa on the side. His options was already open. He was just waiting on the next person to come along that had more money than Remy. That's what he was doing. And that didn't mind spending it on him. Not just somebody just with some money, but somebody that would just freely give it away. This is what, PaPoose wanted, and this is what he has now. Claressa can come out here and she can put up video after video after video. All she wants. And she can say, oh, that's my money this and that's my money that. But we see all the jewelry that he's wearing. We seeing all the mink coats and all of the stuff that he's wearing now. We see the vacation pictures. You taking his whole family on vacation. We see all of this. And he's not footing the bill for that. You are. So you can say what you want to, but we see what's really going on. And it's their money, her money. She can spend it how she wants to. She can go out there and blow every dime on whoever it is that she want to blow it on. But we don't talk about it. And that's what we're doing. We are still going to talk about it. Y'all, this is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. And she wants Remy out the way. Right now. She wants Remy out of the way. She know that Pap still has feelings for Remy. Even though I don't know if he gonna still have feelings for her now after finding out that she wanted to line him up. And Easy to Block wants to get at PaPoose right now. His feelings is hurt. He feel like he snuck up on him and he didn't see it coming. And he didn't get his lick back. But he don't want to go up against Pap in no pause session. When people can't fight, they pull out weapons. And I don't think it's over with, to be honest with y'all. They still swimming in the same circles of New York. Pap is still running back and forth. And now that he's all over social media, telling where he's at all the time, he got Claressa breaking him into the internet. That he don't mind being that type of tension. And you got people out here that want your neck. You got somebody that wants your neck right now. And you are getting more and more and more open to running into these people. Because you on social, all over social media, because your woman, this is what she like to do. So he's getting used to it too. I remember the other day he was in New York, and people were taking pictures, and he was, acting like he was a celebrity and signing autograph, all that stuff coming into town. And I was like, wow, he act like he's the celebrity now. And now I'm thinking about that now. You sitting up here letting people know your locations, and you got enemies. You got enemies. And even though that, Easy to Block and his buddy, his little hitter, ain't friends no more. You see, his friend ain't got too much sense, because he's telling the whole play of what they were about to do to him and all of that stuff. That they were literally about to take him out. So if he have dummies like that hanging around him, this is the type of person that would have took him out and would have blamed it on Easy to Block. Oh, he told me to do it. Him and Remy. That's the type of person. Because if he was talking and he didn't even get to do the job, what you think he was going to do if he would have got caught? He was going to be in there singing, y'all, that Remy and them told him to do it, just to get some time knocked off. That's what he would have been doing. And if he got dummies like that around him, don't think he ain't got no more. And Remy could care less, word on the street. She just feel like the last man standing, whatever, she'd get a check regardless. I wonder how much insurance policy do she have on PaPoose? You won't pay your bills, allegedly. They don't pay the bills, but you paying for them insurance policies. Y'all, you can't make this up. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. Peace.